Hello?
Hey, Maria, it's Sly Stallone. Can Arnold come over and play?
Sure, he can come over and play with you. Arnold, your friend Sly's on the phone.
Sly, you don't need to ask Maria if I can play. I'm the governor of California, for Pete's sake.
All right, take it easy. I guess you don't want to play with me then.
I didn't say that. Of course I want to play with you. What did you have in mind?
Well, I got all these costumes from my movies. Maybe you could bring some of your costumes over. We could have a costume party.
Sounds pretty good, Sly. I'll be right over.
Hey, Jackie. Okay, honey. Have fun playing with Sly. I'll be back later to get you.
Sylvester, do you and your friend Arnold want some lemonade before you play?
Ma, you know we never drink lemonade until after we've worked up a thirst.
Okay, you boys have fun.
All right, you want to be on the same team or you want to go up against each other?
Let's be on the same team and fight someone imaginary.
Sounds good. You want to fight the Thundercats?
I would, but I have a Thundercat script over at Paramount. It's too close to home.
I understand. Let's just take on the Russians as usual. Pow pow. Take that, commies.
Rambo, help me!
I'm coming, Terminator. Karate chop. Karate chop. You're dead, Russian.
Thanks for getting me out of that jam, Rambo. Come on, we've got to get over to the power plant.
Hey, wait, which one's the power plant again?
I told you, moron. The tree is the power plant.
Well, I think the pool house should be the power plant.
The tree is the power plant. I'm not playing anymore.
Wait a minute. I hear a scream coming from Mrs. Roberts' house next door.
Come on, let's go check it out. All right, Sly, on the count of 3.
Oh, wait, hold on, Governor. What are you going to use for your opening line?
I was going to go with something like, you're terminated.
Maybe you should save that one for after, you know?
Good call, but now I have nothing to lead with.
Fine. Let's just go in there and improvise. We're actors.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna bake some cookies.
Sly, that makes no sense. Why would you lead with that?
Sly Stallone, what are you doing?
Ms. Roberts, we thought you were in trouble. What are you doing walking around your house naked anyway?
I'm rehearsing for my role in an upcoming production of The Graduate, you pervert. Wait until your mother hears about this.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I think I'm in love.
Oh, no, that's gross. She's like 90.
Boobies are boobies.
Uh-oh, we're gonna get her now.
It was all Sly's idea.
Hey, playa, are you with your special lady tonight? Let her know how much she means to you. Now, from True Love Records comes the perfect collection of love songs from 2 of the most romantic voices of our generation. It's Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur's Romantic Moods, featuring songs like Damn You're Nice.
Damn, you nice. I twice. Put another slab on the counter 'cause I have another slice.
Or Tupac's I'm you with this cucumber.
I got this cucumber, and I'm with it. Make a salad when I'm done, I'm gonna peel it and eat it.
Find out what the world's 2 most prolific rappers knew about love with steamy tracks like Don't Matter If You're on the Rag, Straight I Love You, I Mean You're and I'm you right now, it'll be over soon. Order Biggie and Tupac Romantic Moods and let your special lady know how much she means to you.
Welcome back to Washington Square. Let's return to the action, shall we? Tom, I believe it was your turn.
I'll take Attorney General John Ashcroft.
John, if you're in China and your guide starts yelling poo, 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 what is he trying to say to you?
I'm not at liberty to answer that at this time. It's a matter of national security.
Okay, but how is Tom here supposed to agree or disagree with that?
Look, in a perfect world, would Tom have the right to get an answer to agree or disagree with? Yes. But as September 11th proved, this is not a perfect world.
Fair enough. Moving on. Jane.
I'll take Al Sharpton.
Reverend Al, if you have a man in a full Nelson, where are your hands?
The question is not where my hands are. It is not my hands you should be worried about. The real question is, where are the hands of this administration? I'll tell you where. They are in the pockets of every poor American. The pockets of every black American. The pockets Yes!
What do you think, Jane? Do you agree?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I sympathize with the plight of the African American.
No, I'm sorry. Behind the neck. If you have a man in a full Nelson, your hands are behind his neck. Tom, back to you.
I guess I'll take Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld.
Rummy, what type of business is represented by the symbol of 3 golden balls?
Now, why would you ask a question like that? I mean, this is outrageous. We've accomplished so much, and all you want to do is talk about golden balls. Unbelievable.
Tom?
He didn't say anything.
He never does. Jane, your turn.
I'll go for George Bush in the center square.
W, is everything okay?
Who's that guy? Is he in my cabinet?
That's Bruce Valanche.
I could make him my secretary of looking funny.
Let's get to the question. Why is the booby bird called the booby bird?
It's because the bird is reputed to look and be stupid.
George Bush, is that your answer?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then. Well, Jane, do you agree with the president?
No.
Good for you! That's unpatriotic.
Lock her up.
We'll be back in a moment to see if either of our contestants can actually get a useful answer out of any of these politicians. Stay with us.
I'm a huge fan of yours. Can I get your autograph?
Hey, what's with the camera crew?
Okay, I'm from VH1. My mission is to go find your original lost arm and see if you're willing to reunite for at least one night.
No thanks.
Would you be open to just seeing your arm?
Okay, everyone. If we want to win the big groovy song contest at the community center, our song has to sound perfect. And if we win, there's no telling where we'll go.
I'll tell you where we'll go. We're going to California, to Texas and New York. We're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
Uh-oh.
What?
Howard Dean, your voice is starting to change.
No, it's not. I sound fine.
It did it again. We're gonna sound awful.
I guess Howard Dean has to drop out of the band, huh?
Me drop out? You're the one with the lisping problem.
Maybe I do lisp, but I bet I could carry at least one state in the Democratic primaries.
Why, you little brat.
Hold it. Stop fighting. So you lost the nomination and things didn't go the way you wanted. You gotta move on and don't be afraid to change. Isn't that what being Howard Dean and the Brody Kids is all about? Look, I think I've got a way to win the contest without anyone dropping out of the band. Well, springtime turns to summer, your support base starts to fall.
You thought you had it in the bag, but you got nothing at all.
But your campaign went on.
And for that, we're proud of you.
Without you sticking to your message,
I wouldn't have changed at all.
so it might seem strange, but it's good to
change. And it's okay if people make fun of you.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Look, Yogi Bush, a couple of very wealthy environmentalists are coming to Yellowstone Park today, so I don't want you two drilling for any oil, okay?
Come on, Ranger Gore. We wouldn't drill for oil, would we, Boo Boo Cheney?
Of course not. No, national parks are a valuable resource that we must preserve for future generations.
So you promise that you won't drill for any oil today?
We promise.
Good.
Yogi Bush is smarter than the average bear. Yogi Bush pollutes the water and the air. If you have some oil, you will find him there, reaping much more profits than the average bear.
You all set up there, Yogi?
Yep. What's the plan again?
Well, we're gonna pump the oil out of this pristine freshwater lake, pipe it into the oil truck underneath those bald eagle nests, and then drive the truck straight through those federally protected marshlands.
Awesome! We're going to be rich.
Yeah, rich like Saudis. Just take it easy on the controls, okay?
This thing is just like a Nintendo game. Pacow, pacow!
I'm very impressed, Ranger Gore. I just might have to make a large donation to a certain national park fund.
Thank you so much, Barbara. I'm so glad you and Woody Harrelson were able to make it out here.
Yeah, I love nature because it's where hemp comes from, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Here we go.
It's working. Keep it steady, Yogi.
Oh, man. We did it. We hit oil. Oil.
Yogi, slow down.
We're gonna be rich.
Yogi, stop it.
No! I got it! I got it!
Look, a bald eagle. It must be flying back to his nest, which is right over there. Yogi!
Ranger Gore, is that Barbara Streisand? And Woody Harrelson?
Oh, man. You got oil on my bones.
Turn that thing off right now.
Mrs. Streisand, I'm a big fan. The way we were, lovely.
That's it? I'm leaving?
Yogi!
So, Barbara Streisand wouldn't shake your hand?
Nope.
What a stuck-up bitch.
Tonight, on Band Members Reunited, Def Leppard was the hottest rock band in the world with their crunching power chords and thunderous drums. But tragedy struck in 1984. A car accident left drummer Rick Allen without his left arm. Perhaps by reuniting Rick Allen with his lost arm, Def Leppard might be able to recapture their heavy sound and once again, rock. My first task was to convince Rick to do the reunion. Rick was easy to find, living a quiet life with his family in Southern California. My plan is to hide out behind this bush until I spot our one-armed prey. I'm looking for Rick Allen. Oh, that must be you because, right, you have one arm. Okay, hey, I'm a huge fan of yours. Can I get your autograph?
Hey, what's with the camera crew?
Okay, I'm from VH1. My mission is to go find your original lost arm and see if you're willing to reunite for at least one night.
No, thanks.
But what about the music, man? Don't you think you can play drums better with it?
No.
Would you be open to just seeing your arm? See how it's doing?
No.
This is your wife and daughter, right? Wouldn't you like to be able to hug them both at the same time, if only for one night? For our show?
Maybe.
He's on board! I thought I'd start in England, where the arm was originally lost. Nope. I'm at the tissue bank of the Sheffield Hospital.
It's your lucky day.
Yes. Hi.
No!
Come on, shake your hand.
You know, it was reattached once before, but infection set in.
Medical technology is way more advanced than it was in the 80s. We brought a doctor.
Do you think it'll take this time?
Since the anesthesia's still working, let's see if Rick can recapture that heavy sound of early Def Leppard. Maybe you should go home and recuperate.
That's it. I want it off. Now!
I have an idea. How about we recreate the original car crash for an update of Behind the Music?
No!
Next week, catch the premiere of the WB's new Shirtless Tuesday. First, ex-model turned actor Tom Welling heats up the screen in Smallville. When Clark learns that the green sweaters given to him by that mysterious fashion designer are actually made of kryptonite, he'll have to strip to survive.
That's better. I'll just flex a little to make sure there's no permanent damage.
And at 10, it's the series premiere of the sci-fi thrill ride, Flashback. After his time machine malfunctions, Calvin Klein billboard model Rafi finds himself in a post-apocalyptic world where covering your chest is forbidden, and dancing may be his only ticket home. Catch all the absolutely spectacular drama on the WB's new Shirtless Tuesday.
The following is a public service message from Samuel L. Jackson.
Hey, hole, put down that controller and pick up a book.
Ow, my hand.
You're gonna be complaining a lot more if you don't start reading, because I will seriously you up. Hi, I'm Samuel L. Jackson, telling all you children out there to read a book, man. Next time, that's going right up your ass. Understand? That's better. So don't be stupid. Learn to read so you don't become a dumbass. I mean, what part of reading is fundamental don't you understand?
Remember, Samuel L. Jackson says, the more you read, the more you know.
Don't even think about touching that
Remote, VH1 Illustrated is coming back.
Good evening, and welcome to TKX, the Ted Kennedy Experiment, the hidden show that hides cameras and then makes a show about having hidden those cameras. Now, everybody knows that golf instructors can be a real pain in the sand trap, but just be glad you're not being coached by this guy. Look, it's a long walk over to the next hole. I don't think my liver can handle it. Let's drive over.
I don't know, Senator.
I'm not a senator. I'm a wacky golf instructor.
Well, either way, I'm not driving with you. You've been drinking. I can smell whiskey on your breath.
A lot of people confuse the smell of whiskey for the smell of golf instructing. Get in.
This is nuts. Stop this cart.
But if I turn left, we'll go off the edge of the cliff.
I said stop, not turn left.
Okay, then. You've been axed. Thanks for watching TKX. Stay tuned, because after the break, we'll see what happens when a drunken, past his prime senator gropes women half his age.
Did you just touch my boob?
You've been axed.
Rush, with the evidence they have, we're looking at a conviction. The only thing we can do is bring out a character witness and hope the jury has sympathy for you.
I've got just the guy.
Rush Limbaugh's the kindest, most decent, most responsible human being I've ever known.
Thanks, Bill. Your witness.
Mr. O'Reilly.
Don't try to spin me, lady.
Sir, I haven't even...
And don't sir me. O'Reilly doesn't ask for special treatment, and he don't get it.
Fine. You say you've never seen Mr. Limbaugh take prescription drugs, but the samples of his urine...
Come on, counselor. How do you know it's his urine? Did you actually hold the specimen cup when he filled it? How do you know it's not Hillary Clinton's urine?
Hillary Clinton has nothing to do with this.
Then why are you using her urine in place of my friend Rush's urine? Can you prove you didn't test Hillary Clinton's urine?
Mr. O'Reilly, the burden of proof...
Spin, spin, spin. She's got you in the spin cycle, folks.
Mr. O'Reilly, I must ask you
to what? To not call spin, spin? What are you hiding under that robe, Judge? Women's lingerie?
Mr. O'Reilly, one more outburst...
It's a simple question. Are you wearing women's lingerie under that robe or not?
Bailiff, remove the witness.
Rush Limbaugh's life is at stake, and he's got Hillary Clinton and a transvestite liberal judge doing everything they can to take him down.
Rush, now that you're a free man, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Sue Hillary Clinton for urine tampering and take a stand against transvestite judges. This is America, people.
Where'd you get the monster movie tape?
Blockbuster. You think he'll buy it?
Are you kidding? North Korea will be a pile of rubble by tomorrow morning.
What was so important that you had to wake me up from my nap?
It's North Korea, Mr. President. They're using radiation to mutate harmless little animals into giant monsters.
They're attacking South Korea even as we speak.
Golly, monsters!
Mr. President, I recommend a full nuclear strike on North Korea, effective immediately.
No, Dick. We can't go conventional with giant, screaming, building-stomping monsters. We gotta fight fire with fire.
Sir, I don't understand.
We need to build us a giant robot. This'll actually be 5 giant robots that all kind of snap together. Just like on Ninja Storm Power Rangers.
Sir, I really think a nuclear strike would be the...
Dick, what if the nuclear bombs make even more giant monsters? What then? The people of South Korea need our help. And that help's gonna come in the form of a giant robot.
And so, with the support of the U.S. Congress, or at least most of them...
Those are just old Japanese monster movies.
Traitor! Traitor! The president built his giant robot, which was really 5 giant robots all snapped together.
Our pilot is suiting up now.
Ixnay on the islet pay, Ray.
What?
That's Latin for I'm flying this baby.
And so, with President Bush at the controls, the giant robot flew off. And eventually, the giant robot arrived at the border of North and South Korea.
All right, giant nuclear monsters from North Korea. Let me show you how we take care of giant nuclear monsters back in Texas.
How did you pull out the giant monsters, sir?
Well, when George ixnayed the nuke strike, I called a few friends in the chemical industry. Turns out they know how to make giant monsters. Ah, look, he's using the death rays. Good work, Georgie.